what I would recommend you do is when you find a winning hook, a winning strategy from organic content, you just then remake specific ads for that and you just hammer down on it. Now, the reason most people's ads are broken, it's normally not because of the quality of the video, it's not because of the targeting, it's not because of the campaign structure, it's because your messaging sucks. Your messaging isn't accurate to the actual pain points of who you are trying to speak to. Because the way meta ads work, they will try and push the right ad to the right person that you're looking to try and target based upon what you say in the ad, what you wear, the way you kind of present yourself. And ultimately, it just amplifies the process of what you're saying to try and match you with the right person. Now, with organic content, you can kind of validate that kind of for free, and then you can then basically put the thing on steroids by running kind of paid ads through it. Now, what I recommend a lot of people do also from a paid ad perspective, if you want to test things very quickly, is use graphic ads. So if you use something like Manus AI, like we use in our own business and we teach our clients to use, you can create 15, 20 different ads, graphic ads, hooks, angles in about 5 minutes, run them all into Ads Manager for 2-3 days, see which ones start to convert, and then just make more of those iterations. And this is where you can test very quickly. Like I even can give you a good example. So like out topic from even like selling shit online. If you look at Stephen Bartlett's books, for example, what he did when he launches the book, he will run ads with different titles to see which title of the book would get the highest amount of click-throughs. So he's testing the title of a book on paid ads, maybe $1,000, $2,000 on a campaign or an ad set, to see which one is going to kind of convert the best. One thing before we carry on, here's something most coaches and business owners don't want to hear. The reason you're not scaling isn't your content, it's not your offer, it's the gap between someone messaging you and someone paying you. That gap is where 90% of revenue dies, and most people have zero visibility on it. I know because that's the gap that nearly killed my business in 2022. That's why we built Lead Wizard. This is the exact system we use, and it's a piece of software designed specifically for coaches who want to stop guessing. It tracks every DM, every booked call, every show, every close. It tells you what your setters are doing well and what they're doing badly. And the AI side actively coaches them through conversations in real time, so they're not winging it on a 5 to 10K close. The coaches running it are booking more calls in a week than they used to in a month. Same leads, different systems, and way more profit. If you want more details, go to the show notes. You can check out the link there and have a look for yourself. And if it makes sense for you, then take action on it. If it doesn't, then go from there. Now, back to today's episode. And that's where you constantly kind of have to box smart with everything within your business. Because if you look at even like a business name, the most powerful thing with a business is actually the name that makes a big difference. That's why, like, even for example, the software we've built for lead generation, if you want to make money online from DM setting, it's a CRM system that tracks all your analytics for messaging and has the best AI DM set in the market coming into it in about 2 weeks' time. It's called Lead Wizard. I just think it sounds fucking cool because it's a wizard and it's a fucking brings you leads, right? So it's like, it's got a cool top hat thing. So the more you can try and kind of create your brand to be cool and different and stand out, the more conversions you're going to kind of have. And that comes also down from an advertising perspective of you having unique mechanisms in your ads, having unique flair. Because if you're the same as everyone else, guess what? You're going to blend in. And I've seen the same thing over the last few years where like the amount of people who've copied our like 4C and 5C course is fucking retarded. And it's like, I see it over and over again. And that's where people are like sheep. They don't have the ability to kind of think for themselves. Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.